over the years, we've recognized that stewardship is a topic not just to be talked about during the month of October, but it is something we've wanted to have in front of us all year round, to recognize the importance of giving in our lives as a practice of faith and discipline and a way to make a difference in the world. But this has been a really different year. So everything has got to change, and recognize that our need is to know that we're cared for and that we're connected. And both those dynamics of recognizing that we are cared for and even have a chance to care, and we are connected and have a part to play in making sure we're connected with one another, both priorities in this particular year. When we look back on our ancestors, and particularly to Deuteronomy 26, we see that along the 39 years that they wandered in the wilderness, when they arrived at the 11th month, they were ready to enter into the land. And there was some guidance that was given to the people that as they entered into the land and they put down the seeds and they found their harvest coming up, they were to collect the first fruits of that harvest and bring it to the priest. And yet before they would give their offering to the priest, they would recite their history. They would say together, my father was a wandering Aramean. He settled in the land of Egypt, and though small in number, they became a great people. But then they became oppressed by Pharaoh under the toil of oppression and slavery. And they cried out to God, and God heard their cry and led them from slavery in the wilderness and brought them to this land. And now I, on the land, offer my gift to God. It was important for them to remember, not just simply to enter and rush into the land, but to remember who they had been and how God had cared for them all along and kept them connected as a people of God. And so our dedication Sunday will be November 15th. And we together will dedicate our gifts. But what prompts the dedication of those gifts and our pledges for 2021 will be our gratitude for how God has been caring for us, not just in this year, but in all the years, that God has been faithfully keeping us connected and caring for us along the way. And so we have this gratitude, and that gratitude looks for a chance, an avenue to express this thanks with generous gifts of time, energy, intelligence, imagination, love, ways that we can offer our thanks by gifts that we give. And so on November 15th, Dedication Sunday, we will respond with thanks, sacrifice, commitment, and hope. Thanks for how God has been with us, sacrificing a portion of what we have earned, being committed to the well-being of this congregation, both its outreach and our own spiritual maturity, and hope that the God who's been with us in ages past remains our hope for years to come.